Hi, my name is Carla Garcia. Today I'm going to discuss queer in the classroom with the topic of understanding love, diversity, and family regarding LGBTQ and different family backgrounds. I'm going to start my lesson with a warm up. This warm up involves a class discussion in which I will have my students answer questions on a piece of paper to get ready for the discussion. The following questions that I will be asking are: what is love? What does a family look like to you, and what is needed in order to form a family? The purpose for this warm up is so that I can see my students' perception of love and family. I want to see where they stand with the LGBTQ community and if they include any LGBTQ material in their answers. I do hope to see some knowledge over the topic from my students, but if not, that is also okay because this lesson is here so that my students can learn more about LGBTQ. Once my students and I finish with the warm-up, I want to give them some background information about love, family, and LGBTQ regarding the questions asked earlier. Love comes in many shapes and forms and can be shown in many different ways, such as an act of caring and giving to someone else. In today's lesson, I will be talking about romantic love, the type of love that you feel when you have a deep feeling of affection towards someone else. Now I'm going to define LGBTQ, which is the acronym for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer people, plus community members who use different language to describe identity. People who are a part of the LGBTQ community may love someone of the same gender, someone of any gender, and can love people of more than one gender. Anyone a part of this community can form a family as well. A family does not always have to have a mother and a father. It can be two mothers, two fathers, or even just one parent. What makes a family includes the love you have for one another no matter what gender or sex you identify as. Some other family characteristics involve the sense of belonging and security you have within your family, how valued you are, and the respect shown towards one another. Now that you know that a family can occur between any individuals that love each other, you should also know that intersecting identities play a role in how different your family is from others. Your family can be completely different from your next door neighbor or even from your best friend. Intersecting factors include gender identity, gender expression, race, ethnicity, social class, religious beliefs, sexuality, and more. These factors overlap, which sometimes can cause discrimination and disadvantages. The goal for this is for my students to see that everyone has different family backgrounds and to have them be more aware that not everyone will have the same advantages as they or others may have. After learning a little bit about love, family, LGBTQ, and different family backgrounds, I will have my students work on an activity with their classmates. For this activity, I will have them get a piece of paper out and create a list of things that makes each of their families unique. Once they are done with that, I will have them get into groups of 4 and have them each create a Venn diagram on the back of their paper. Then they will each take turns and share the list that they have came up with. Once everyone has shared, I will have them compare and contrast each of their families. The goal of this activity is to show them how unique each of their families are and hopefully be able to change their perception of what a family should look like in a more positive, open-minded way after seeing how diverse families can be. I will finish off my lesson by asking my students, now that we have finished this lesson, has your perception of family changed? How and why? I hope the expected results to be that yes, their perception has changed. I want this lesson to make them aware of the people around them. And just because they might look like you does not mean that their disadvantages, their background, or their experiences are the same as yours. Especially for the children that have a firm visual picture that society has created of what families should look like.